Hello, hello, wonderful humans of Earth. We have things that only thin people say. This is going to be interesting, but I'm pretty sure I didn't actually pay attention in the thumbnail and make it out, but I'm pretty sure that's Ed Gamble and Milton Jones, if I'm not wrong. But anyway, I don't know. It's going to be something, so let's find out what. I like Mock the Week, mostly. The things I understand, but I mean, I feel like I can understand the things that are going to be said. I mean, how many references to things I don't know can they say in 4 minutes? Let's find out, shall we?
Okay, here we go. Let's spin the wheel. And the first subject is health. Ed Campbell.
What?
So, in the last 3 years, I've lost 6 stone in weight. Cheers. No, too late. A lot of audiences like to clap, they like to whoop, they like to cheer. You guys just went with staring and...
I don't understand the segment already. I wasn't expecting a wheel. I thought it was more like a scenes. I realized scenes we'd like to see is just a snippet, like a little bit of it. Is this like a stand-up battle between both of them? I don't know. I don't get the format, but I was just, okay. I was a little bit shocked. All right, let's start over. Sorry, my bad.
Okay, here we go. Let's spin the wheel. And the first subject is health.
It's weird.
Ed
Okay.
Campbell.
So, in the last 3 years, I've lost 6 stone in weight. Cheers. No, too late. A lot of audiences like to clap, they like to whoop, they like to cheer. You guys just went with staring, and that is absolutely fine. That's all right, that's fine. I think I might have made a mistake as well, because I'm not as happy now. I thought health would equal happiness. Turns out the happiest moments of my life were just me, sat on the sofa, in my pants, laughing through a mouthful of cake. I'm a more worried person now. I think, am I eating the right thing? Am I exercising enough? I went for a run the other day. I accidentally swallowed a fly. I had to Google how many calories is a fly.
That's ironic, given his freaking shirt. I mean, who would buy a shirt that looks like it's full of flies? That's an odd, very odd fashion choice, by the way. Also, is this true? Was he 6 stone heavier? I mean, it's still hard for me to wrap my head around stones, which is a very odd sentence, but I feel like 6 stones is a lot to lose as a person. So if that's true, props to you. Well done.
I went for a run the other day. I accidentally swallowed a fly. I had to Google how many calories is a fly. 6 per serving, if you're wondering. Weirdly now, I feel like an undercover fat person who's been secretly sent into the lair of the thin people to gather information on what those crazy villains are doing. And then I feed it back to the fat people. You got to feed it back. We eat anything. So I'm in there just going, what are these thin people up to? What's eat anything?
I love how he still said we.
So I'm in there just going, what are these thin people up to? What's going on? Oh, interesting. That guy's got a packed lunch, but he's actually eating it at lunchtime. I have never seen that before. He's not just made it in the morning and then eaten it on the bus on the way to work and then bought chips at 1. That is intriguing resolve. Ah, they're using phrases I've never heard before. Things that only thin people say. I think I've got some biscuits. I'll just go and check. Who's living their life like that? Who buys biscuits and then forgets that they exist? That is unacceptable. I'm so deep undercover, I've met the bosses of the thin mafia. People who don't even like food that much. You go, oh, no, I'm not really a food person, you know. No, it's not. It's more of a fuel, isn't it? It helps me get through the day. If you don't like food, then what are you thinking about all of the time?
Thank you very much, Ed Campbell.
I freaking love food, and yes, it's on my mind way too long. It's like, you wake up, what are you thinking about? All right, what am I going to eat? You know, what's breakfast? After breakfast, ooh, okay. I wonder what ingredients I have for lunch. Interesting. All right, but lunch is like a couple hours away. Well, I gotta plan it out, right? And then after lunch is, I have no leftovers for dinner. What the hell am I going to do for dinner? It's just constantly food. It's food all the time. I've gotten, you know, people have been mad about how much I think about food. But you know what? Food is important. And I have met those people. Actually, my dad is one of those people that, you know, food is fuel kind of thing. I don't really care about it. But I mean, okay, have you ever seen what kind of things those people eat? My dad will make a whole just pot full of rice. He will let it cook for too long, which makes it all mushy and disgusting. Put no salt or spices on it whatsoever. Nothing that'll give it flavor. He'll put some in a plate to, like, you know, serve, because he's too fancy to eat right out of the pot. No, he isn't. I've seen him do it, but whatever. And he'll put it on a plate and then just smother it in ketchup. And that's lunch. No shit, you don't like food. Look at what you're eating. Try eating something actually good. You will like food. I mean, the people that say food isn't their thing or whatever, it's because you ain't eating the right stuff. Like, you can't eat a freaking... I can't think of the word. A cereal bar that tastes like cardboard and say, oh, yeah, no, food isn't, yeah, it doesn't really, it's not my thing. Okay? Jesus. So Milton Jones comes on now? Was that Milton Jones? I have so many questions.
Bob.
Is that Milton Jones?
That leaves us with Milton. Let's see what you've been left with. Let's spin the wheel.
Is it me, or is that a very calm shirt for Milton Jones? Every thumbnail I see of him, he has the brightest, most Hawaiianist shirt on ever.
The topic is shopping.
Tricky, isn't it, when you go to buy a toaster, and at the end the shop assistant says, well, what about insurance? And you don't want to, but you end up taking a hostage. Recently, I bought the autobiography of Francesco Cello, the man who invented sellotape. But I couldn't find the beginning. So, lads, if you want to confuse a girl, best thing to do is buy her a pair of chocolate shoes.
That would be confusing.
So I took my cases and my clothes to Tesco, because they say they help you pack your bags. Instead, everyone was just running around going, do you want some fruit and veg? Do you want some fruit and veg? Do you want some fruit? Turns out it was one of those hypermarkets. What else can I tell you about myself? I own a small...
Man, his eyebrows won't go down. They're not relaxed. They're, like, stuck up there, and it's making me nervous. I need him to, like, relax his face. Jesus Christ. It's literally making me anxious, dude. Jesus. I feel like at the end of the day, when he just sleeps, there must be so much tension up here from all day. God damn. Dude.
What else can I tell you about myself? I own a small zoo and a pirate ship. Although not at the same time. I didn't buy that much Lego. I mean, we think of pirates as being all smiley. It turns out they're actually all Somali.
Point it out and go to a number.
Nay bad. All right.
Oh.
All right. Well, okay. That's an interesting little segment of the show. I didn't know that was a thing. That they just grab two people and they do that, like... It's interesting. So it was like a battle, like Ed won, he said, right? That's it. That's okay. I'm learning. And, you know, I understood almost everything. So props to me for that. I'm proud of that. It's not every day where I get to watch a video where I understand about 95%. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that was that, and it is over, so I am gone. But I enjoyed it, and I hope you did too, and I hope you're well and happy and all those things, and I'll see you soon.